Hey, welcome in. Good evening from my channel to you on this very cool, it's about 60 degrees. I'm wearing a very light sweater, and I come to you not talking about a whole lot, just enjoying the evening. And I'm a little bothered by some things that I wanted to get off my chest, and I thought that maybe you would like to hear me out. It's the inner circles that I see forming in the rapture communities. And it's just like church. It's a little cliquey. There's only so much I can say about that. There's just a very small group, and thank God it's small. I don't have 15,000 subscribers, and I don't have to get into the circles, into the cliques. I know a lot of people that are doing that, and it singles out a lot of people, and it's hard to minister to other people this way. Now, I think that's why they have moderators. I don't know. I just like to keep it going at the rate we're going. We're doing pretty good. I'm not competing to be the best videographer. I'm not competing for any position or any hierarchy of rulership. I'm just me telling you about how I feel about this up and coming imminent change in the atmospheres, in the frequency. And I wanted to talk about God's frequency. You know, God's ways are not our ways. And one of the things we learn real quickly, that whenever we have plans, so does God. Our plans were a little diverted when we try to predict days and rapture dates. We've learned so quickly. So one of the things I wanted to say, though, is that doesn't mean you can't look for the day that is ahead of us, or the time frame. It doesn't mean that you can't speculate or try to figure out God, because you are, in a sense, trying to figure out God and what's God's plan for us. And God's plan is to eventually rapture us and take us home to be with Him. So that we know what the end result is going to be. So that's a good sign. We see the signs. Now, for the big sign that is coming, November 19th, the sign of the longest blood moon will be appearing. Now, we're looking at a sign. Now, remember, in 2014 and 2015, there was the tetrads and the blood moons, and they said that those signs were for Israel. And we're still trying to figure out what the next signs are going to be. So we got the sign in the sun, moon, and stars. So we got it coming. Okay, so we at least can say we're still seeing signs in the sun, moon, and stars. With the solar flares and the CME and the geomagnetic storms that you can see in Colorado and as far as New York, we see the signs in those areas. Now, can we see it here in Pennsylvania? No. That doesn't mean it's not happening. It's just like that old saying, When a tree falls down in the forest, does that mean it didn't fall because I didn't hear it? It's kind of that old saying. So, I leave you with this. We have positive, encouraging news about the signs. The signs, according to Matthew 24, where there will be signs in the sun, moon, and stars, and stress of nations. The UN is forming still at this point. And then, of course, the rest of the verse in that. So, I don't know about you, but I'd still be looking up. I mean, look up. It says stand up and look up, for your redemption draweth nigh. So, thank you for listening. Blessings to you.